my Virgo mind because he's a Leo and his.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
He always say, I know how Sagittarius is.
I mean, Pisces are known to be very deep, very emotional.
But it's like, you gotta step out that shit. We Leos.
Think, baby, I'm Aquarius. I started this gangster shit.
It's an Aquarius and a Scorpio.
So I said, is it a Sagittarius thing?
Okay, so out of the blue, we got Eva Marcille down at the Fulton County Courthouse filing them papers, them divorce papers, just in case you haven't heard. So what in the hell could have happened here? It was all good just a month ago. Nah, for real. It was reported that Eva was recently out of the country for about a week straight. So Mr. Attorney Michael T. Sterling had some free time on his hands. Oh, but he was with the kids. Okay, cool. Anyway, Eva Marcille is a Scorpio and Michael T. Sterling, her husband, is a Capricorn. Now, don't be influenced because this is really a good couple in good energy. These two are literally like a machine, meaning like you can't have one without the other type vibe. They definitely need each other. A Scorpio's strengths are a Capricorn's weaknesses and vice versa. Y'all know Eva began her career on Top Model with Tyra Banks. Yes, and she has been in several movies, Housewives of Atlanta, and her new show that everybody is talking about on BET, All the Queen's Men. Her husband is a lawyer / politician in Atlanta. Now, Capricorn masculines. These are the workaholics of the zodiac, and they are very good providers. These men absolutely love their families, and they are literally called the fathers in the zodiac. They really are the GOAT. In good energy, of course. Because in bad energy, a Capricorn is the most negative person you could ever be involved with or around, period. Ruled by Saturn. So, what could it be? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, cat men do have one weakness, and that is the fact that they have a very, very, very hard time turning down pleasure. More simply put, is that they basically don't know how to say no. Like, if they in a relationship, a chick come approaching them, it's very hard for a Capricorn man to say no. And they will definitely tell you they got a wife or they got a woman. So you get to pick. So anyway, cat men, if a cat man gonna cheat though, he is gonna cheat out of boredom. They have a very hard time getting out of relationships because they don't like to let go. Capricorns don't like to let go. They are emotional, but they don't express their emotion very well. These men will do anything in their power, though, not to have to hurt somebody's feelings. You will very rarely see a Capricorn man hurting a woman's feelings. Yes, in bad energy, they just rather just lie so nobody gets hurt. I know y'all remember Martell and Melody Holt, right? Yeah. Well, he's a Cap too, and Melody is a Scorpio just like Eva. His mistress told YouTuber Tasha K that him and her had an affair for about 5 years straight, and it ended with a baby boy. Yes, these Cap men can be very weak when it comes to women. I know y'all remember what Tiger Woods did to his wife. I mean, he had about 15 women come out the woodworks on him, alleging that he had affairs with all of them and paid them all to shut the F up. Not for real. Big Cap. Capricorns believe deep down in their souls that money is power. So if your Cap got money, you better watch him. And we're not gonna get into Mr. Capricorn himself, R. Kelly. Period. And last but definitely not least, Peter Gunz. Big cheater, ask me no questions, is the prime example of a Capricorn man in bad energy, of course. This ninja literally married the side chick, got her pregnant, went back and got his baby mama pregnant, then gave the side wife another baby while the baby mama was almost due for labor. Just thinking about the whole situation just really pisses me the off. Tara is a Virgo and Amina is the Aries with her competing ass. Oh my goodness. But that's a whole nother video. Now, Eva, on the other hand, is a Scorpio, so it should be clear that God forgives. These feminists don't. Seriously. Even if they say they do, they really don't, because it hurts so bad. Scorpio is a very faithful sign, and they are the sign that has been hurt the most. They are the sign that has been through the most. But they don't just go along with things and shut up, because they can and will make it without you. Period. Y'all see Melody doing her thing, living her best. Now, I know y'all see how Ciara, definitely a Scorpio, bounced back after Future repeatedly took her heart and kept stepping on it. She is literally doing better than ever. Scorpio is a sign of transformation. These films will rather just end things, because honestly, they cannot even stand to look in your silly face. Real-ish. Scorpios don't play. They are fixed in their ways, and they hardly ever change their minds. Even if they do say they forgive you, I still will stay away from them, just in case they start to remember again. No, serious. So if you are still questioning what could have happened to Eva and this and that and the other, this sensitive on the inside, hard on the outside Scorpio, just look at Monica, the Scorpio queen. Her ex-husband Shannon embarrassed her so bad with cheating to the point that she literally refused to stay in Cali. She didn't even want to be in the same state with the ninja. She brought her kids all the way back to the A. For some nonsense reason, everybody keeps talking about how good Eva and her husband had been doing prior to this divorce thing. Like, they were faking for the gram and social media. But don't nobody plan to find out no ish like this. Her daughter, who's not even his, has his last name. You can't tell me that this is planned. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Now, of course, people are doing good until they're doing bad. Like, really? Then people had the nerve to say that they were doing this for the show. Yeah, the Housewives of Atlanta. Like, what? Are you serious? You haven't even watched it, because Eva's not on there no more. She been done left because she said she didn't want to have to slap a motherfucker. Nah, I'm just playing. But she basically said she don't got time for reality TV, so that narrative is done. Eva hasn't really said anything except for it was a very hard decision with her on it was reported. And I know it was because, like I said, Scorpios, they like to be settled and stable. They feel like you got to stand for something or you will just fall for any damn thing. I honestly feel though, like, if Scorpios can learn to just be a little more forgiving, less emotional, and more understanding, it can save them a lot of heartache. But the reality is energy, and no one wants to be miserable trying to be somebody that they're not. I will also strongly advise all cat men to deal with someone who takes themselves and love a lot less serious than a Scorpio, especially like Tyra. like Amina, somebody that don't take it like that. Especially if they know they can't control themselves, because Scorpio is not like other signs. It ain't nothing to cut that off. Period. Anyways, always remember, nobody is exactly the same, as we all have control over our own individual actions. Astrology should be used as self-help and for manifesting what we want. Astrology should not be used for effery, if you know what I mean. Never try to change anyone. Start with self and everything else will fall into place. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, and share the video. Thanks for watching. And personal readings can be booked on our website at blackastrologyatl.com. And you can also check out our tarot shop. All tarot decks are 20% off with code TAROT20. Be sure to follow us on IG at Black Astrology Media. And you can also follow us at Black Astrology for astrology, messages, and tips.
Eva, you know Eva from Real Housewives. Well,
yeah, my girl,
Eva
right. Wood.
Well, she announced that she
over.
is filing divorce with her husband, but he said he is ready to fight to save their marriage.
I know he is. Who want to let Eva go?
He says, "I'm not going to lose my wife. I'm going to fight for her with every fiber in my being.
I don't want them to break up.
I love her, and I plan to show her how much I love her, and that our love is strong enough to get to the other side.
I respect that.
I'm not going to lose my wife. I'm going to win her back."
I love it.
Because I'm a Sagittarius moon, honey. Yes, I am very into astrology.